At age 10, Nick tried to drown himself in the bath, but luckily the attempt was unsuccessful. I felt there was no purpose when you lack purpose and strength. It is hard to hold on, he said, but with the help of his religion, friends, and family, Nick managed to pull through to become an international symbol of triumph over adversity. Now, see the level of depression. He went in such a depression that he tried to commit suicide. How? By trying to drown himself in the water tub. I felt there was no purpose when you lack purpose and strength. So beautiful statement. I felt there was no purpose when you lack purpose and strength. Purpose refers to aim. If you don't have aim in your life, then there is no purpose of your life. This is what Nick felt. And it is hard to hold on. It is hard to hold on. Means it is difficult to survive in. It is difficult to survive in. Now, that is the change which is going to come in Nick. How he became an international symbol of victory, of triumph over adversity with the help of his religion, family and friends. Now this change came in Nick. This is what we are going to read in our next paragraph. So let us continue. When I was 13, I read a newspaper article about a disabled man who had managed to achieve great things and helped others, said Nick. I realized why God had made us like this, to give hope to others. It was so inspirational to me that I decided to use my life to encourage other people and give them the courage that the article had given me. Now, that is a very important change that is coming in Nick's life. What happened? One day, when Nick was 13 years old, he read a newspaper article, another disabled person. Now, that article gave him a lot of courage. He got inspired from that article. And that disabled man, he had great success achieved in his life. And he had also helped others. So, from that article, Nick got lot of inspiration. And he realized why God has made him like this. Why? To give hope to others. There are many people in the world who have become hopeless, who are ready to die, who are ready to commit suicide, who are ready to end of their life because they are so troubled in their life. And Nick will give them hope. Nick give them hope. It was so inspirational to me. And now, see, that's the important change come in Nick's. He got so motivated. He understood the purpose of his life. Why God has made him like that. Why? Just because to give hope to others. Just because to give hope to others. The way the article had given me the hope. So he decided he will do that. Okay, see there. I decided to be thankful for what I do have, not get angry about what I don't. I looked at myself in the mirror and said, you know what the words is right that I have no arms or legs, but they all never take away the beauty of my eyes. I wanted to concentrate on something good that I had. Okay. That's the beautiful statement, my dear children. I want all of you underline it. in your textbook. Very, very important statement. What he says, what Nick says. I decided to be thankful for what I have. I decided to be thankful for what I have and not get angry about what I don't. What I don't. This is what the biggest mistake most of the people do. We always keep on crying for those things which we don't have, and in this process what we do, we lose those things which we have. Right? This is the very, very wrong attitude. Now this what the attitude you have to learn from this chapter. Be thankful for what you have. Be thankful. Stand in front of mirror. Look at yourself. God has blessed you with everything. You have each and every part of your body. You are not like Nick. You should be thankful to the God for whatever He has given to us. Generally, my dear students, this is attitude of each and every person. We always keep on blaming. Suppose your parents asking to study, we will complain. We'll say, Dad, I don't have book. I don't have pen. I don't have good atmosphere. I don't have computer. I don't have a table, etc. What is needed for studying is a determination. What is needed for studying is a determination. Instead of having that, you always complaining what we don't have. So this attitude must be changed. I looked at myself in the mirror and said, you know what, the word is right that I have no arms or legs, but they all never take away the beauty of my eyes. I wanted to concentrate on something good that I had. So that is how he changed. He accepts that God hasn't given him arms and legs, but God has given him eyes. Nobody can take away the beauty of his eyes. So he decided to concentrate on the good which he has. So that is how the attitude of Nick changed. The challenges in our lives are there to strengthen our convictions. They are not there to run us over, said Nick. In 1990, Nick won the Australian Young Citizen of the Year award for his bravery and perseverance. More and more problems you face, more experience you become, the more and more you are strengthened. So challenges good for us. Challenges are not there to crush us. They are not there to crush us. You should be in it mind. God has given you a chance to prove yourself, to strengthen yourself. See the change. Young Australian Citizen Award, and this award was given to him for bravery and perseverance. And what is the meaning of perseverance? The quality of determination. What is that? The quality of determination. We try again and again and again. We never give up. That attitude is called perseverance. See another beautiful incident from Nick's life. And once I was in a car and a girl at traffic lights was looking at me interestingly. She could only see my head, so I decided to do a 360-degree spin in the car seat to freak out. Her face was like, ooh, what is going on? She sped up really quickly. Now, we get a funny incident here in Nick's life. Once Nick was going in a car and his car stopped at a traffic light, and you know what happened there? One more car came and stood next to him, and in that car there was a girl who was looking at Nick interestingly, and now that girl could see only Nick's head. Now that is why she was looking interestingly, you know. And so what did Nick do? Nick decided to freak her out, to frighten her. So what did he do? he gave a 360 degrees turn. So he took his head down and rest of the body up. That moment the girl saw this light. She was absolutely frightened and she sped away and she really quickly from there. Nick began traveling the world, and in 2008 he went to Hawaii and met surfing master Bethany Hamilton, who had her arm bitten off by a shark when she was 12. So in 2008 it so happened that Nick went on traveling and he went to Hawaii island, and where he wanted to learn surfing. So he went and he met a surfing master. Her name was Bethany Hamilton. Now even she was special. How? Because at the age of 12 she had got one of her arm bitten off by shark. She was amazing, said Nick. She taught me how to surf and I was terrified at first. But once I got up there, it felt absolutely fantastic and I caught some waves pretty well. Nick quickly learned how to do the 360 degrees spin on his board, a feat that got him on the cover of Surfer magazine within 48 hours. No one has ever done that in the history of surfing, he said. But I have a very low center of gravity, so I have got a pretty good balance. Now, this is how Nick started learning surfing. At the beginning, he was terrified. He was absolutely afraid. But later on, slowly, he learned and he became very successful. And he also learned how to do a 360 degree spin on the waves. Now, that's the really a feast. Now, this is the great thing he was able to do. This was helped him coming into the magazine cover. He became very famous. He was visited different countries all over the world. The football fan is now a motivational speaker and has traveled over 24 countries speaking to groups of up to 110,000 people. He moved to Los Angeles 2 years ago in 2007 and plans to continue to travel the world. Now, that is what is Nick's life. He is number one kid. He was trying to kill himself. He wanted to end off his life. But today, Nick is one of the world's famous motivational speaker. He is, highly successful person. If I fail, I try again and again and again. If you fail, are you going to try again? The human spirit can handle much worse than we realize. It matters how you are going to finish. Are you going to finish strong? Said Nick. Now, that is the gist of the Nick's message. What Nick's message? Everybody is bound to face problems in their life. But if you fail in your life, what are you going to do? Nick says, if I fails, I try again and again and again. Nick says, human spirit, human soul, human can handle much worse than this. We can bear any amount of pain. We can bear any amount of adversity. That much of spirit is there with the humans. We can handle that much of things. And he says, how you are going to finish, how you started, it doesn't matter. And how you finish, how you are going to finish, this is the matter. Final question, how are you going to end up? How are you going to strong? I tell people to keep on getting up when they fall and to always love themselves. He said, if I can encourage just one person, then my job in this life is done. That is the things Nick says. I keep on telling people to get up when they fall. And he also tells us, you should love yourself. You should love yourself. My dear children, growth begins, starts loving yourself. Always. Look at your positively. Don't make yourself timid. Don't make yourself little. Always think good. And you are the only and one God has created you. You are the creation of the God. Nick has encouraged millions of people. Nick has encouraged millions of people. Hope all of you understand this lesson that of all about attitude is altitude. My dear children, this is the first part of a reading, and my second part of the lesson glossary grammar part of will be uploaded soon. Keep watching my channel and subscribe and share my channel.